Hi everyone, it's Dar from South Florida. It's Sunday, February 22nd, 2026 at um, 3:29 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just came in here just to chit chat for a few minutes. The race is going to start, the races, NASCAR. I'm going to go watch it in a little bit. And I just wanted to come in and say happy Sunday to everybody. And I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling fantastic, honestly. Um, for after everything that's been through, what I've been through, and my hair's coming back finally, you still can't really see. I do have a lot of side effects of, the chemo, and things are, I have my good days, I have my bad days, and yesterday wasn't a good day and all. And but I am so happy to be alive. I am so happy that everyone out there on YouTube is happy with me. At least I hope. The bullies or whatever, the unhappy people, well, I'm sorry, honey. It's not me, it's you. Okay. I'm not here to like you. Okay. Or you don't like me. Okay. I'm sitting in my dining room. The temperature is dropping and it feels so good. Really, it does. But to be honest with you, for the state of Florida, we had this, a few weeks ago, we had a cold snap down here and it killed almost all the plants, all the trees, all the, vegetation, everything. And today we finally got rain, some rain. And, no offense to the people up north or anything, because you go through, you know what to do, what plants to have and not to have, and da 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 da. Us see South Florida people or Florida people, just basically Florida people are, we don't know. We're tropical, okay? We're a tropical, especially when you get hit Orlando on down. We are tropical, okay? And yes, we are wussies when it comes to cold. Yes, we are. At least I am. I'm not gonna, I'm admitting it, okay? I was born and raised in Florida, born and raised in Palm Beach County. And I just found out this morning that there was some flippin' idiot that was in their 20s, from what I understand. I'm not positive, I didn't get the whole shebang. And decided to go over a wall at Mar-a-Lago. If you don't like the man, he'll be gone in 3 years. Come on. But anyway, that's another, thing. But see, Dar from South Florida, yes, you see the t-shirt she's wearing? I only drink 3 times a week. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I drink beer. Yeah. But I don't drink beer every day. Okay? Not since I got sick. Not since I had ovarian cancer. Not since I had fluid in the brain, or fluid in the brain, fluid in the bladder, or not the bladder, fluid in the belly, fluid in the left lung. Found out I had a 10-pound tumor on my left ovary. And then I found out it was cancer. Lost my hair, went through chemo. Went through a lot lately. But you know what really pissed everything off? For me? For me. Not for you, for me. This damn head cold that's going around. I got it. Been sick for 3 weeks. Well, the last week I've been feeling if I could stop the coughing and stop the runny nose to keep running, because I don't know how much stuff can you have in your body. I don't know with the runny nose. I don't know how you guys do it up north. Really, I don't. And I'm not complaining about nothing. Okay, we all live where we live. We all love where we love to live. And Dar from South Florida loves to drink her beer out of a wine glass. It's a plastic green one right now, but hey, it's coming up March 17th. We could pretend to be Irish for one day. When is Cinco de Mayo? We could all be Mexican that day. Yeah. But the whole thing coming on for me, for coming on YouTube and doing a live show, because I love doing a live show. I don't like to record a show, then go back and edit. I'm sorry, but no, that's not happening for me. Okay. Maybe it's good for the goose, but not for the gander. Okay. And, I came on here years ago, and YouTube, I'm so happy that you're here. And I know I have one strike against me for some reason. I don't know what it was, but apparently I had music or something. I don't know. And, and I'm behaving myself. I am. Hey, you're only human. Okay. And I just wanted to come on and just do a show and say, hey, how's your day going? What's happening? What's going on? Hey, George Daly. How are you, honey? Thank you for popping into the chat. It's just, I want to have fun. I'm 62 years old. I'm 62, going to be 63. And I don't want to be where I was last year at 62. No offense to the people in the hospital. Okay. No offense to them. Hi. I'm great. Thanks. Hope you are too. I am, hon. I am. Thank you. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm just sitting here minding my own business. And Mr. George, I don't know if you heard, but Dar from South Florida, since she's been doing her shows out here in, a little hick town called Okeechobee, it's not getting a little hick town anymore. It's growing. And Okeechobee's awesome. Oh, Lake Okeechobee, the big lake in Florida. Mr. Jim. Okay. I just want to be. You don't have to love me. You don't have to, you could hate me, whatever. You can like me, whatever it is. I'm here to have fun. I'm 62 years old. And I've been through so flippin' much lately, and not as much as other people. June Black has had cancer, and she had chemo. And I know some other people that went the same, I think they had breast cancer and stuff, but they're surviving, they're living, they're loving their life. And that's what I want to do. And to be on here, YouTube. Oh, wait a minute. I called YouTube. It's a YouTube. It's snowing in New Jersey. I've been in New Jersey. I've been there. I've been to La Valette on the Jersey Shore. I've been to the boardwalk seaside. Nice. And I've been to the Beachcomber. The Beachcomber. I like the Beachcomber, especially when the Georgia Shores are there. That band. They're down in, I think, Key West right now. I think that's what they're doing. They got out of the snow. I don't blame them. Although I know it's white. I know it's cold. I watched it melt one week in Colorado. I was walking barefoot, but Colorado was different because Colorado is more like a dry, right? A dry. It's not a wet cold, it's a dry cold. It looks like it would snow down here in Florida, but excuse me. No, it's not. Thank you for the one thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what it does, but it does stuff to my channel. It gives me kudos, gives me ratings, give me, I don't know what. But getting back to the YouTube, and I call it YouTubing. Yeah. What? Okay. For my chat room, George or Jim, if you're still there, can you believe since we've moved out to Okeechobee, the big lake, minding our own business, keeping to ourselves, trying not to be a problem to anybody. I had the popo, the sheriffs at my house. Guess how many times? And I love the police. I do. The sheriffs. Each and every one of them. Mm-hmm. And they know Dar. They know Dar from South Florida. Yeah. And I think they like my channel. I think. I'm not positive, but I think they do. 10 times. 10 times. They just wanted to come say hello. Yeah. Oh, I needed a sitter one night, Saturday night, while I was sitting on the porch. I needed a sitter. The funny thing is, I shut everything down because I was going to bed, and the police knocked on the door. The popo. What now? I'm from South Philadelphia. Well, cool, George. Or I'm going to call you just George, okay? Not Jim. Oh, no, you're all okay. I see it now. Hi, I'm great. Thanks. Okay. I'm sorry. So George, I'm going to call you George. Because you're George. George, I'm Dar. How are you? George Daly. Are you related to what's his name on the Today Show? Carson Daly? I like Carson Daly, I do. I think it's funny. Oh, you're not? Okay. Well, but anywho, it's okay. It's okay. Because you know what? We're all here to, we're older. I don't know about wiser, but older. And I'm just trying to love my life to the fullest. And this is what I like to do. This is what I like to do. Yeah. I'm not here to trash anybody. I'm not here, to say anything bad about anybody because I'm not. And it's funny at times because my husband would come home and he would go, oh, you're always drunk. No, I'm not always drunk. No. And he wants me to stop this. Or if I can make a lot of money out of it, then that's different. But I don't know. I have to look into that. And but I don't think you make much on YouTube. No. So why should I give up what I like to do? Why would I say, honey, give up your fishing. No, I don't want to ever tell him that. No, 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 no. I love it when he goes out on the boat and go gets fish, and we have dinner in the freezer, fresh fish from Lake Okeechobee. Woohoo! Or if he wants to go out on the ocean with his buddies and stuff. Oh, see you later, bye. You need help packing up the boat? You know? Hmm? No. He used to get fresh tuna when we used to live in Palm Beach County. Tuna, whatever other fish there's out there in the ocean. Okay. Oh, it would be awesome. Oh, he could fish every night if he really wanted to. You know, oh, you're 66? Hello, I'm great, thanks. No, he's related to, is he related to you, dearly? No, he's not related to you, is he? No, I'm kidding. I'm 66. Oh, I'm so sorry, George. See, I'm fighting a battle. I have had ovarian cancer, and they took all that out. And well, at 62, it wasn't working 10 years before. So, hey, you know, no babies for me. Definitely no babies anymore. Unless we adopt, but we're not adopting. No. We are happy. I am happy that I have all my nieces and nephews, my great nieces and nephews, and my great great nieces and nephews. And, I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to have Marty in my life. And, now his phone's going to blow up because of the unknown, callers. Yeah, the unknown callers. I guess she has something. She wants my hubby. Huh. Well, you know what? I got him first. And you know what? To be honest with you, I love that man so much. I did not marry him for convenience, okay? I married him for love. Yeah, that love thing? Yeah, that darn love thing that drives you crazy, but in a good way, but in a bad way too. And I don't have the races on. Meow. Races go in circles. They take left turns. What? I'm sorry. Lost my wife to cancer 9 years ago. You have 2 children, 2 granddaughters. Aww. You stayed single. Well, of course you do, George. She will always be there in your heart. She's with you, honey. She's kicking me in the brain right now. you know? Uh-oh. Did I get it? Oh, Rosie. Okay. My girlfriend is coming from upstate New York. Soon. Changing subject, George. My girlfriend from upstate New York is coming down. And she's going to stay with me for a little over a week, 7 days. And I can't wait. We're not going to do much. We're going to go to the fair when the fair comes, whenever the fair comes. Okay, who's calling? No. Oh, sorry, Rosie, but not right now. I am just having so much flipping fun. And I can't wait for my girlfriend Rosie to come. Dean? Who's Dean? Okay. Not a copy. I just sent you a copy, not a copy, but us. Well, you already did that like 3 times already, honey. Okay. Okay, I will. Um, that's my girlfriend Rosie. Her ears are ringing. Yeah, her ears are ringing. Yeah, they're ringing. Hmm. I can't wait. She's going to be here. We're going to go to the fair. We're going to go over the VFW. I'm taking her to the Brahma Bowl. I was there Friday night, mm, just before I came home to go to bed. Yeah, it was good. I saw my band. Well, not my personally owned band, but you know, Okeechobee's band. And I did see this first band at the VFW on Friday night called One Night Stand at the V. Oh, they played. Oh my gosh, they played the original songs from the 70s, 80s, 90s, back to the 60s, 70s, 80s. Oh my gosh, they were so flippin' good. I watched you before, but never. Oh, well, that's cool. That's cool. See how much I calmed down? Mr. George? Hmm. See, the month of March, I will be drinking out of this cup, this glass. Oh, awesome, honey. Awesome. Hello to the people on the porch. How you doing? What's going on? What's happening? Oh, I love you, George. George from Pennsylvania. And George from Pennsylvania, my girlfriend Rosie, who's coming down, she's not too far away from Pennsylvania. When I was up there a couple years ago, a couple summers ago, um, they asked me where I wanted to go, and I wanted to go to that little, oh, you're in New Jersey now. Okay. Well, anyway, they took me to Pennsylvania, one of the little towns, and we walked around. I got what was it, a blood blister because I wore the wrong socks and I wore the wrong shoes. It's my own, Hey, I'm a tourist, okay? I'm cool. Oh, George. George, you're 66, right? I'm 62. I'll be 63. My husband just turned 63 on the 17th of February. And no, I didn't say happy birthday to him on air and everything like that. So I am so cool, cool as a cucumber. Yeah. And I love to sit at home, drink my beer, live my life. And I also do like to go to the Brahma. Oh, Saddle Tramp on Friday night. They were out today at J&S Fish Camp, I believe. It was a little too far of drinking and driving. And I don't drink and drive anymore. No. Although people think I do. Because no, I am so full of love. I am so full of that and everything. Piss and vinegar. More piss than vinegar. And that's a good thing. Yeah. And that piss and vinegar goes to the bullies out there. Yeah. You know who you are. And I know you're watching. Yeah, you are, aren't you? Oh, the blizzard's building. Yeah, we're going to get cold starting tonight. We had our rain and it's dropping, but I still have some windows open. Like the kitchen windows are open, the sliding glass doors window is open, and one bathroom window is open. So we're going to get cold tonight. We're going to be cold tomorrow. Let's see. Okeechobee. All right, let me think. All right, I'm thinking. Ooh, it's 35 in Circleville. Bar. It's 70. It's a balmy 76. But we have a freeze watch and 2 more. Freeze watch. These conditions are expected by 3 a.m. Tuesday, February 24th. Additional alerts, red flag warning, severe weather at whatever. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. So we're going to hunker down. That's what a heater is all about. But we are still dry, so we can't have a fire outside. So, and it looks like it's going to, looks like it's starting to rain again. Oh, yeah. Starting to rain again. Yay! Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. Come on, Mother Nature. Let it drop. Oh, and there it is. You hear it? And yes, George, I try to be a commodity. Commodity. No, a comic, but no way close to be a comic. Is my cancer gone? I hope so. I hope it is, but I'm on my medicine probably for the rest of my life, and I still have my port in. It's a lot easier for them to do it that way and to get blood from me and whatever they got to do. And I have at least the port in for a year, but oh, honey, I'm so close to God. I haven't been in so many, 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 many years. And He's my savior. He's my everything. God is my everything. I mean, He's been watching over me and taking good care of me. He's not ready for me up there. No. He says, Dar from South Florida, she's not ready. No. She needs to do more YouTube channels. So I'm going to drink from a wine glass. He drank from a wine glass, He drank his wine from a wine glass. Oh, wait a minute. He was a man. He was allowed to. What? I'm a female and I'm not? What would you guys do without females? No making babies, huh? No. But no babies here. No, off limits. And I'm happy at 62 years old. Woo, woo, woo. I'm Darlene, okay? I'm the youngest out of 6 people in my family. And I'm happy for what I have in my life. And I don't care what anybody else thinks about it. I'm happy for what I have. I have a great husband, although he's driving me to crazy. But it's okay because I'm driving him nuts. But it's this love thing, this love thing. Yeah. And, we walked down that aisle. We did this, we did that, and everything was fun. We did not get married for convenience. We got married for love. I love him to death. I don't know what happened. He fell into my lap, and I finally caught on to him and said, hey, this guy's cool. This man is awesome. And yeah, we have our ups and downs like everybody. But we love each other. Yeah, he gets mad. He gets upset. He walks in, he sees me drinking. My drunk of a wife. It's like, okay. You're ready. Oh, George, have you met Penelope? Penelope. This love thing. I can't stay away. Look it, I'm getting dark. I'm getting dark. Ah, I'm getting the fuzzy fuzzies. Penelope, I love you. Mwah. This love thing. Well, it is. It's the love thing. Come on. Nobody has common sense anymore. Okay, I try to have common sense, but no, my common sense without the window a long time ago. But hey, you know, right, George? So, common sense without the window. I tell you. Oh, I know you can't teach it. No, 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 no. Oh, you like my fridge? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take that long walk to the fridge. Oh, Jar's gonna get another beer. It's called the Popo. Alert the Popo. Where's my car keys? I don't know where they are. I don't want to know. I'm not going anywhere. No! Leaving Holly alone. Yeah. Actually, I am leaving Holly alone over at the Brahma. Oh, unknown caller, if you want to call Holly over at the Brahma, go right ahead. Send her dar. Okay? Oh! No, please don't. No, Holly is a good girl. She is. She's a great person. She is. She is a great person. And I guess she has a bad thing about whatever, with me. I can't control the unknown caller calling the Brahma to talk bad about me because I'm a bad influence. Okay. I'm a bad influence, but I'm good at it. Okay. She's Louise. Nobody has common sense. Nobody has any, hey, let's have a good time, No, can't have that, can we? No. And it is a little town. It's getting bigger, you know, it's growing. And, it's just what life is all about. I don't want this little town where I live in, who I love. I love Okeechobee, Florida. I love the Big Lake. I've always loved Lake Okeechobee. Always loved Okeechobee because Marty's calling. Marty might be watching. Okay, hold on. Let me see. He butt dialed me. All right. What? I have more beer? Stop the flipping world! And I paid cash for it, by the way. Didn't use a credit card. No, did not use. And I paid $1 more at Walmart. Yeah. But I went to Walmart. So don't kick me in tush if you're watching. I'm not going anywhere. The only place I'm going to is to bed. Basically, to bed. After, the cars go around in circles, Okay, I'm going to call Marty back. Hold that thought, okay? Call Marty back. Call Marty. Alrighty. Party with Dar from South Florida. And it's 4:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is for the unknown caller. He's out watching the races with his buddies. Yay! And I'm at home, not at a bar, not at the VFW, right here. I didn't even go to church today. I know. What's up with that? Something's wrong. But you know what? I don't care about the unknown caller. You can call as many times as you want, but I don't give a hoot and a handy in a handbasket. Okay. Well, I want the handbasket, but I don't need a handbasket, but you know what I mean. I just wish this runny nose would stop. Really. George, are you still out? Oh, sorry. George, you still out there? Penelope, are you out there? And I love my fridge. We got that fridge over at Home Depot a few years ago. And they had a black one and I think a white one and a red one. I like the red better. He asked me, my husband asked me, what color do you like? I said, I like the red because it's just so, that's a beer fridge. A red fridge is a beer fridge. Want to private. You went to private Catholic school. Okay. Well, I went to the, public, school system. Yeah. I'm the youngest out of 6 kids. Love my mama and daddy. Miss my mama and daddy. They're both up in heaven. They're both watching over me. My mama's crying because she's sad because she wants to be here with me. Going through all this cancer and stuff. But she's in my heart. My daddy's in my heart. And I love all my siblings. I do. And I love their siblings and their siblings. I just love my family. I love my friends. I love my church. I love my dog. I love my husband 100% before anybody else. Right, George. But sometimes people out there, they tend to say lies about you, like they think they know you better than you know yourself. No, I know myself. I know myself better than I know myself. Although I didn't know what was going on down here, okay? Till it was a little too late. I was stage 3 cancer. And when you get that sentence saying you have cancer and you need chemo all in one sentence, in one breath, what do? You go crazy. No, I love my doctor. I love my chemo doctor. I love his bedside manner. I love him for who he is. He's a doctor that comes in and he talks to you. He doesn't come in, stay 5 seconds, and poof, out the door he goes down the hallway to the next patient. Okay. I love all the nurses where I've been going to in Port St. Lucie. IV caught them being, ooh, that's not good. Oh, I love Brian. I love Sylvia. I love everyone where I went to and where I'm still going to once a month, and probably for the rest of my life. And if I need this medication to keep that cancer away, I will do it. I don't want to go through chemo again, but if I have to, I will lose all this and I will do it again. Because you know why? Because Dar is not ready to leave. Dar from South Florida is not ready to leave. No. No, 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 no. I am here to really, really piss people off. You know, just because. And I'm putting these guys on because I love these guys. Oops. Okay, let me go back. Okay. See these guys behind me? Okay. Okay. Rhino. He's the enchilada there. He's the owner of Southern Fried Radio. This is Stain or Steve. He's one of the DJs. And this is Grizzly. Oh, he's hilarious. And he loves Dar. And then Hippers looks like Santa from the old Santa Claus, but Hippers is cool because he is. But this gentleman right here, and I call him a gentleman, yes, I do. I've known him for so many flippin' years. He was the one that brought me to him to Southern Fried because he is DJing with him. And I think he DJs Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, but I could be wrong. You know, sometimes it's maybe Tuesdays, you know, they alternate, you know. And there's other DJs there too. And these guys would come on here if I would turn on my StreamYard, but I'm not going to turn on my StreamYard because I've turned it on so many times already. I don't know if I'm over, and I don't want to get paid for it because I'm cheap. I'm frugal. And normally, 9 times out of 10, people say, "Oh, we'll come on," but then they never come on. So my StreamYard. So why have it all open? You know. But today's Sunday. You know, you never know. And getting back to my husband, the one man that I truly love. It took me a little while, but he gave me in the past. I was in this relationship with somebody else, and Marty knew this guy wasn't good for me, but he let me get through everything. And when Chris and I broke up, and I'm so happy that we did. Actually, it was not Chris that broke up with me. It was Chris's dad that broke up with us. You know, he didn't want me. Oh, I'm a female. No, I'm not good for his son. You know, all this other crap, whatever. Which it worked out for the best. Chris is married to a beautiful young lady. They have 2 beautiful children together, and I'm happy for them. So, and I'm happy for what I have in my life. And I'm happy that Marty gave me time to get over everything about this. I'm going to call him a prick, but he's not a prick anymore. Okay. We're friends. We don't see each other. We don't talk to each other maybe once every 8 months, maybe at the most. I don't know. If Suzanne can keep tabs on her husband, hey, more power to her. Okay. But they have 2 beautiful children, and I love them all. I do. The daughter, I believe the daughter's going to be a doctor, some type of doctor. I don't know what the son's going to be, but I am so happy for them. Really, I am. Because I don't have anything bad to say about him. It was a learning experience with Chris and all, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. If I could go back 20 years, oh my, what I know now, be completely different. Marty and I would have been happily married in our 20s and have probably 6 kids. I don't know, but we don't. We have each other, and that's all that matters. Basically, that's it. I thought I heard the fence open, the gate open. Oh, did somebody call the po-po on me already? It's not dark yet? Lord have mercy. They're going slow. No, I don't need the po-po. And I love my po-po. I do. And Mr. YouTubey. Yes, I'm sorry, but I'm going to call you YouTubey. Because that's what you are, YouTubey. I love it when Cynthia said, nobody drinks alcohol on camera. Okay. You never heard of Beers and Cheers? You never heard of da-da-da-da-da? Da-da-da-da-da? Okay, what rock were you under, Cynthia? Yeah. I can remember sitting at our old house in the yellow kitchen. The bright yellow kitchen. Penelope, yes, he sucked dick. And I found out this morning on Facebook, on Chris's Facebook, because we are friends. Chris and I are friends, and we keep in touch. And I'm happy to keep in touch with Chris. And I don't have anything bad to say about his dad. His dad's, I believe, is 93 years old already. And he's still kicking out there. He's still doing his thing and on. You know what? I'm happy for that family. I am. Chris's family, Chris's dad. He's so lucky to have one of his parents there still. Okay. I'm sorry for what happened with Chris's mom. That was so many years ago. May she rest in peace. But I can remember going to the first party at his dad's house after everything. And Chris's dad asked me, because I was dating Marty at the time. And Marty didn't go with me. I stopped in for 10 minutes or whatever, maybe a couple hours or something. I don't remember. And I don't remember. And he asked me this question, Chris's dad did. And Chris was standing there, Suzanne was standing there. And I think they were just, they just got married and she was just pregnant and stuff. Daughter, I think if that's remember that I'm remembering time. And Chris's dad asked me, so how are you doing, Dar? How are you doing, Darlene? And I'm like, I just want to say thank you. And he goes, thank you for what? For breaking me up with Chris. He goes, I didn't break you up. I said, yes, you did. And Chris was standing there and Suzanne. And I go, I am so happy that you broke us up. Because I was. I literally fell in love with Marty. And Marty gave me time to get over this prick. Okay. And Chris knows he's a prick towards me. But we always stayed friends, platonic. you know. And I just looked at him and I go, I just want to say thank you for breaking us up. That's the best thing you ever did for us. And he looked at me and goes, what do you mean? Excuse me? And I go, because Marty and I fell in love. We did. And it was the best thing ever. Yeah, Chris and I, we weren't good together. I mean, we were good together at the time, but we weren't mirrors, thing. I mean, I wanted to marry Chris. That bony man, I tell you. But I was bony too, you know, and things worked out the way it did. And you don't think about it. Oh, many years afterwards, I was so happy to be single, so happy, go out with the girlfriends and hang out and get drunk and stupid and, you know, just living life. And oh yeah, I I had marriage proposals from a lot of other gentlemen. No, I didn't love them. Not like I love Marty. No, I love my Marty because I love my Marty. And he's my soulmate. Chris wasn't my soulmate. Chris was never my soulmate. Chris was a fling. And I am so happy that Chris has Suzanne in his life. And they have two beautiful children. And I am so happy that Chris's dad broke us up. Back then, no. Oh, I was hurt. I cried, didn't go out, stayed home, went to the nearest, you know, high spirits and got drunk, you know, because of this idiot. Okay. But it was a living experience. It was, hey, wait a minute. My soulmate is out there somewhere. And he is. He was. And he still is. Although he's driving me to drink. And the funny thing is, he started me on beer. Yeah. Was it Michael? Michael? Michael Shane? Oh, no. Wasn't Michael Shane. We went to the baseball games. It was hot. At the West Palm Beach baseball spring training. Oh, yeah. They got me on. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to take me to a baseball game. Especially when it's 0-0, seventh inning, and you're like, excuse me, I can play ball better than you guys. And they had mics down. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of made a fool of myself that day. But I was a happy fool. Mhm. Michael Shane he asked me, he goes, honey, Dar, do you want a beer? I'm like, nah, I don't drink beer. I'm good. Bottled water, fine. He got me a bottle of water. Bottle of water didn't kick it. Nope. Didn't come close. It was hot. Mike's right there. Didn't realize. Remember TBS, that channel TBS? That channel with the baseball team? Yeah, spring training, West Palm. By the leaky tiki teepee. It was so flippin' hot. His grandparents got tickets, and Mike invited me to the baseball game. I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I'll go. What the hell? Why not? What the heck? Something different to do. We went there. They picked up Marty, or not Marty. They picked up Michael and I, in a Jaguar. Jaguar back seat. You only have what, this big. Hmm. Loved his grandparents. His grandparents were the awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, our tickets were in the sunshine. Yeah, go figure. They were up in the shade. Go figure. But we still had a good time. We did. We still had a good time. This was many, many, many years ago. And it was the Atlanta Braves training down in West Palm next door to the Leaky Teepee. It's been so many. They have apartment buildings now there. And we're sitting there. It was getting warm. The cold water turned hot water, bottled water, and he got a cold beer. And I was eyeing that beer. Yeah, and I don't drink beer. I drink Bacardi and Coke, okay? At that time. Yeah. He goes, "Would you like a sip of my beer? You look hot." And it was like almost to the seventh inning or whatever, seventh inning stretch or whatever. Oh my gosh, and the mics were everywhere. I mean, they had mics everywhere. You sneezed, they heard it, okay? You farted, they heard it, okay? Even was silent, they heard it. Well, anyway, the mics were really good. So I was like going through in the beginning, I was going, come on, people. I didn't sit here for, watching 0-0. Come on. I could play ball better than you. And I hated baseball. I mean, didn't hate baseball. Didn't like playing baseball. Like watching baseball, but no. So my girlfriend, Michelle, at the time, she was watching the spring training on her TV. If she would have known, she would have hit record. I didn't know it was one of those last things. And we're sitting there and she saw us and she was hearing my voice with the mic. I mean, the mic was like right there. And I'm like, come on, get your uniforms dirty. Do something. Come on. I was, complete disgrace. Okay. And Mike gets a beer. It's cold. He goes, honey, you don't look like you look like you're getting, I go, can I have a sip of your beer? May I have a sip of your beer, honey? And Michael goes, sure. Glug, 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 glug. And I left him a sip. And it was a big beer, not a little beer. Okay. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun that day. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And it's getting chilly out here. And I'm sitting in the dining room. And I'm going to get another beer. Oh, where's the popo? Come on. Oh, no, that's not the popo. Okay, cool. Hey, wait a minute. We got to wait till after dark. The popo will show up after dark. But no, to be honest with you, I had a great time that day. It was so much fun with Mike and his grandparents. And I love Michael Shane for who he is and for what he is. He's happily married to Kathy, and they have a beautiful daughter. And everything is really, really good. I haven't seen Michael in years. We're out here in Okeechobee, and I just love Okeechobee. I'm going to just talk about Okeechobee, if that's okay. If that's all right. I'm going to talk about my town. my new town that I finally moved out here to. 5 years. It's been 5 years since we've been here. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've had a lot of police department. I've had a lot of, people that hate me for where I live and for what I do. And what I do right now is I'm battling my health. And my health is number one. Okay. All these people here, they're behind me 100%. Okay. They have prayed for me, they have stuck with me, and I've stuck with them. And there's a few other ones that are missing, but there's TJ, there's Hostile, there's there is a missing one. She knows who I am. But you know, there's a lot of people out there on Southern Fried Radio. And if you go in there and you act like an asshole, well, they're going to kick you out like an asshole. Okay. Each and every one of them will, because they do. Just because I love to drink my beer out of a plastic green wine glass today and for the rest of March. Okay. I love Southern Fried Radio. I don't care what they do in their own homes. Okay. I don't care. They can drink beer, they can drink weed, they can smoke weed, they can do whatever they want to do because, hey, if it's okay if it's all right in their state, let them do whatever they want to do. And if Grizzly wants to have a fireball, but I know he's like me, he doesn't want to. Oh, he loves his fireball. Don't get me wrong. No, because I love and I miss my fireball. I do. But do I need it? No. Do I want it? Oh, no. Not from the last time what happened with me. I don't think so. No. See, Dar shows are going to be Dar shows. Okay? Dar's going to say what she's going to say. But if you go into Southern Fried Radio and you decided to be a fucking C, okay? CUNT. Well, you're going to get booted, okay? And if you think I need a welfare check, hello, the popo, do I need a welfare check? Maybe in a couple hours, but But no, I don't need a sitter sitting here in my own home. Oh, I'm yelling. I'm sorry. I'm yelling. I'm happy. I am so flippin' happy to be alive and to be able to do my shows whenever I can. My YouTube studio show, whatever you want to call it. Okay. My little box here. Okay. I love doing my shows live. And if you don't like it, you know where the X is. Okay. I'm just so sick and tired of these fucking people trying to live my life or, take over my life. No, you're not going to. Look what I've been through. I'm finally getting my hair back and I'm so happy. And it's like a baby's butt. Okay, but it's not a baby's butt, but it's getting thicker, it's getting wavier, it's getting different. But yet I'm the bad seed here. I'm not I'm not the flipping bad seed, but I do have to go to the bathroom again. Damn, water pill. No, actually, I take water pill late. So, and Penelope, Chris's dad's not a dick. He doesn't suck. He's 93. God bless America. He's still alive. And he does have a great son and a great daughter in law and great grandkids. I mean, grandchildren, I should say. Not great grandchildren because they're, you know. And I love Chris still to this day. I love him for who he is and for what he is. Yeah, he could be a prick, just like his dad. But yet, I love Chris for who he is. And I love Suzanne, his wife, and all. Because I do. Oh, it's getting chilly. I might have to close the door. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. And I'm going to, run to the potty too. Okay. So, Penelope, can you hold out for 5 minutes? I got to go potty. Oh, me too. Took me a while to really, it took me I set him up with my maid of honor. But then again, I'll tell you about that later. I got to go potty. Oh, it's getting chilly out here. All right, close the door. And yes, Cynthia, you're on the porch. I will wash my hands after I go pee. Oh, look. Oh. I know Cynthia's out there. She's listening to everything I say. Well, that's her problem, not mine. So, I'm over it. Poor Sam. Although it seems like I don't, but I do. Two. I have to feel it. My hair's coming back. I want to get a suntan on my head. My hair's completely different. This is probably the hair I wanted to have. I don't know. Actually, Cynthia, I'm going to go wash my hands in the sink in the kitchen. So you know I wash my fingers. God, this lady's trying to be up to walk. Although she hasn't really been. Still gets my fucking go. Yeah, I'm going to wash my hands in the kitchen so Cynthia can hear me wash my fingers, okay? After I went potty. All right, I am using soap. So get over it. Yeah. You know, some people leave me nice comments and says, Dar, you should just like not talk about her. Well, I can't stop talking about her. Is she in my brain? Of course she is. Why? Because she's a fucking idiot. She fucking knows fucking everything. Well, she doesn't know nothing about nobody but herself. Okay? Who knows? Oh, okay. How I met Marty? Oh my gosh. Penelope, you got time? You have time? Yes or no? Do you have time? Marty and I, when we first met, he was just a friend. Okay. He was just a guy I knew in the neighborhood. And the funny thing was, it was a, I was living with my mom at the time. And after the Chris, whatever, Marty gave me time to get over everything about Chris, which was the greatest thing to do. And I set up Marty with my girlfriend, who was my best maid of honor, you know, at the wedding. And she said that she went out with him, and all he talked about was me. And I was like, I wasn't ready to date. I wasn't ready to, be serious with anybody because of Chris and everything. And it was normal, normal reaction. And I went out with the young adult group from a Catholic, church, and got to know Rose and, you know, friends through there. And I was just having a good time, you know. And because I was burnt, I was hurt, I wrote men off. And I did have other men to say, "Hey, I want to marry you, Dar. You're awesome." And I'm like, I wasn't in love with these guys, these men. We were friends. We were just hanging out. You know, I wasn't ready for marriage. I wasn't ready for basically nothing. I was just like, oh, I'm going to be single all my life, thinking, back in the brain. And, but Marty was always there. He was always there. It was him with the UPS guy. Then I found out the UPS guy later was gay. So, and I had nothing bad about that because he was a sweetheart. He lived across the street from me. So, well, from my mom's. And it was okay. And then Marty and I started dating, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't just, I was ready, but I wasn't ready. And Marty kind of knew that. This is when you get to your soulmate because they know, okay, I'm going to step back. I'm going to let her get over idiot. Okay. We're going to call him Chris an idiot because that's what he was. He was an idiot. And, but now he's a friend. So, go figure. And that's good for me. Just, hey, if I say hey, I say hey. But Marty was always there. Marty was like, if you need to talk, I'm here, and all. That type of person. And then we went to this place on Palmish Lakes. I forgot the name of it, but it was a taco. I think it was a Friday night. It was taco something Friday night. They had free tacos with happy hour and whatever. And we talked till closing, I believe. And we started dating. And we dated. And when did I fall in love with him? Oh, he called me up once because I was working at the time 3 temp jobs, and I was working 3 temp jobs for 7 days a week. And I was never home because my sister moved in to the house with her husband and kids and stuff, and I was never, well, that's a whole different story. But I was never home. I would always go home to take a shower, wash my clothes, and then I would be gone, you know. And I would always see, I told my mom, I said, Mom, if a guy named Marty calls for me, asking for me, you let him know. Don't let anybody else know where I'm at. I'm going to be, and I let my mom know where I was going to be. Well, Marty would always show up. He was always there as a friend. Okay? Just a friend. Just somebody to listen, you know. I had a lot to say about a lot of different things. My sister, this and that and everything. And but he would always show up and he knew where I was. And because Chris was playing foosball, this foosball with the plastic people in, and I didn't understand it, but that was just me. And that's what he liked to do. So, and every time I would be there, and yeah, not every time, but Marty said something to me sitting at the bar. We were just sitting at the bar, just sitting at the bar, drinking and eating and stuff. And Marty looked at me and he goes, Why are you hanging out here? Or something to that effect. And I'm like, Well, I can't get enough of, this guy. And he goes, Oh, that guy. He doesn't want you. I mean, he just laid it out and said, he's only playing with you. I'm like, oh yeah, I know. I knew that. And then Marty started going fishing because Marty liked fishing on the ocean, fishing. And he goes, why don't you come over to my house tomorrow night for dinner? I'll make you a really nice fish dinner. And I'm like, where do you live? Because he moved at the time. And he said, I have tuna, fresh tuna. I just caught off the boat earlier today. But he called my mom's house where I lived at the time. And he goes, and Marty, my mom asked, who's calling, please? And he said, Marty. Oh, she's over at such and such. And he showed up. Well, that was one of the fish dinners. But like a few weeks later, he called me up one day and I was working 3 jobs, 7 days a week, da 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 da. And I finally took him. I don't know what day it was. I think it was a Tuesday or something. I don't remember what day it was. And I finally got home to shave my legs, take a bubble bath, do the girly girl thing. He calls me up and he goes, can you meet me at Ruby Tuesdays for lunch? Sure. At the Gardens Mall. Sure, why not? Well, he asked me a question. Well, we're sitting there eating a salad, the all-you-can-eat salad bar. Ruby Tuesdays had awesome salad bar. I don't know why they all closed, or majority of them closed, but they did, at least around where we are. And anyway, so he asked me, he goes, I've had a problem. I know, I do too. And I go, what's the problem? He goes, well, I got a DUI. And I have these 2 tickets to Daytona 500, I believe. I think it was a 500, or was it a truck? It was one of Daytona 500 races. And I said, okay. I go, let me think about it. I didn't know this guy from Adam, okay? I just knew him as Marty, all right? No Adam, but Marty. And by the time he sat down, filled his plate of salad and came back down, I said, pack an overnight bag. I'm not driving to Daytona to sit there, watch a race for 5 hours, and then turn around and come home. Pack a bag. That's the weekend we fell in love. We found a hotel room in Titusville, right on the waterway. And there was this Mexican restaurant. We went out, we got the room, da 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 da. And, things were awesome. That's the weekend we fell in love. We were swimming in the pool. That was before the margaritas. That's when you know, before the margaritas. You're swimming in the pool and you're just loving life and kissing and hugging, and, nobody else was in the pool. And it was fun. And this was the second time go around of falling in love with Marty. Although he left me alone the last time. He knew I was completely over this other guy. So, you're the prick. Sorry, Chris. We fell in love that weekend. And I can remember I had a 4-door white car, maroon insides. Half the things didn't work in the car. We put up, put back. Had an awesome weekend. And then these idiots out here on YouTube thinks that Marty and I don't belong together. You just don't know. We fell in love. Our 1-year anniversary of falling in love, we went to Louisiana. Not Louisiana, I'm sorry. We went to, we went to where Mardi Gras is every year. Yeah. He bought me this ring. I don't have my rings on because I lost so much weight. I went from 189 pounds to 130 less than 3 weeks. Less than 3 weeks. Yeah. And my rings don't fit on my fingers anymore. And I miss my rings. I do. I really miss my rings. I miss my best ring ever on this finger. I do. I miss it so much. My engagement ring, my wedding band. My wedding band got, christened through Father Kelly and everything. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to wait and see if I gain weight. Penelope, I have lost so much flipping weight. I go from 130 to 145, back to 130. And it's not the beer drinking. It's not, you know, I can eat like a pig and I still lose weight. It's like, oh, drink like a fish and I pee like a fish, okay? I don't even know how fish pees. I don't know. But anyway. Now that's a comedian, okay? I love my rings and I miss my rings. I do. I miss my earrings. I had my diamond earrings in from my daddy. This was one of the last things my daddy gave me for Christmas was diamond earrings. And I have them in because I want to keep the holes open. Um, and I want to keep my daddy with me because I miss my daddy. I miss my parents. And I really do miss my Uncle Frank and my Aunt Barbara and my Aunt Jane. I do. My Uncle Frank and Aunt Barbara lived out here in Okeechobee. I would come out here with a weekender bag, stay 2.5 weeks. I would have to wash my clothes every other day, you know. But my Aunt Barbara knows that, she went up to heaven and she told Uncle Marty, or not Uncle Marty, I'm sorry, Uncle Uncle Frank that Dar's living in Okeechobee. And he goes, yeah, I'm watching her. And I'm telling her, whispering, get another beer, Dar. You know, that's what my Uncle Frank would do. That's what he would do when I would come out here. I would drive out here, stay for a weekend, and then stay for 2.5 weeks, and then they would boot me out. They go, you need to go home now. We had enough of you. But they never had enough of me. But, you know, I miss my Uncle Frank. I miss him so much. And I miss my Aunt Barbara. Oh my gosh, she was such a good egg to him. Frank Westwood. And my bully would call me over at my Skippy's place. He would tell me, I got this phone call from so and so, and I'm like, what? And I was sitting there out on the porch drinking beer. Their beer. Oh, not their beer, my beer. They follow me everywhere. Robin, you're right. Oh my gosh, Robin. They are so, you know, following me everywhere I go and whatever I do. They're stalking me. Isn't there an internet stalking thing? And I know I need to do it. I do. I need to go to my police and I need to say, hey, they're stalking me. Wherever I go, I can't go because they're stalking me. There has to be an online stalking thing. And I wish I could do something about it. But I don't think I can anymore because I think it's overdone. They've been stalking me, what, 2 years, 3 years? How many years? You know, these bullies. Okay, you don't like me. If you don't like me, why are you watching? Because you have nothing better to do. What did I ever do to you? Oh, word of mouth? Yeah, word of mouth. You trying to stop me from Brahma? No. Sarah and Vinny loves Dar from the Brahma, okay? And I love them. Get over it. I went over there Friday night. Saw my saddle tramp. My saddle, well, it's not my saddle tramp, but the band Saddle Tramp. And I never seen them after dark. And I did have a couple beers there, but I did have a few waters too. So, but the thing is, you're trying to squash wherever I like to go. Free publicity for them. Okay? Brahma Bull in Okeechobee off of 441. Go! Have fun! Have a ball! And they do have damn good iced tea, too. I did have an iced tea there, too. Yeah, I did. Did I take my wine glass? No, because I did not know I was stopping there. But I saw Saddle Tramp. Oh my gosh. Went to the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, earlier that day. One Night Stand was there. Oh my gosh, I heard all about One Night Stand. Yeah, One Night Stand. Yeah, that band. Oh, it's awesome. It played Southern Fried Radio music, except, verify the, smoke weed and stuff, that stuff. But, oh my gosh, every single song they did was awesome. Lord have mercy. Oh, sorry, Lord. It is Sunday. Sorry, Lord. And then I stopped. I wasn't sure if I was going to stop to see Saddle Tramp. But I took one look at the parking lot. No parking spots at all. And I got blocked in. But that was okay because I stayed a couple hours. And I went in there and I saw Chris and I saw the band. They looked at me like, Dar! I was dancing. Oh my gosh, I had such a good time. And then you idiots try to block me from going over there because I enjoy where I go. If I don't enjoy it, I leave. I get up and leave. I don't say nothing to be mean or mad or, I go over there to have a good time. And I left. Oh, you want to know what I left? Okay. Let me show you. Excuse me. Let me show you. Okay. Not show you. I'll tell you. Okay. I'm going to read it from my Facebook. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go to my channel. Okay. My channel. And I'm going to say what I'm going to say. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Brahma is hopping tonight. That was Friday night. I want to know why. Want to know why? This band, Saddle Tramp. I love this band, which I do. I do. They probably have to put APB out on me or something. I don't know. I love this band and I love this place. I love the Brahma Bull. I do. And Sarah and Vinny, Dar loves you. And I know you love me back. Love everything about this place. And please remember this band. God bless the USA. Yeah. I love the Brahma. I love each and every one of the bartenders there. I love all the, happy hour people because I do. Okay. just because you don't like what I like, you want to treat me like a bad person? No, I'm not a bad person. Oh. Yeah, we're not spring chickens. We're hot hens. Yeah, that's what we are. I'm just saying, Oh gosh, I love you, Tina. Happy birthday up and oh yeah. My Uncle Frank had a birthday, and I miss my Uncle Frank. I do. If he was still in town here, oh my God, you think this would be trouble? Yeah, he would have loved it. He would have loved me. Loved Marty and I living here in Okeechobee. We got out of Palm Beach County. No offense to Palm Beach County. Okay. No offense. Palm Beach County is getting so big. Okeechobee used to be, Palm Beach County used to be the size of Okeechobee. It's just sad. Really, it's so flippin' sad. And I just want to say, YouTube, I love you. Penelope, I love you. And I love everybody that's been in my room today, this afternoon, and everything. Who's listening to me bark and stuff. And, you know, I'm going to start crying, but I'm going to try not to cry. Somebody told me today that you've been through a lot, Dar. You've been through a lot. Your body's been through a lot. And I have been. They put poison in my body that killed what was going on. I'm alive still. And I'm so grateful to be alive. I am. Although ovarian cancer is just ovarian cancer. No, it's cancer. It doesn't matter what type of cancer you have or you had. It's cancer. It's that damn C word, not the CUNT. They put poison in my body to kill the poison for the bad stuff. And I made it through. Because God's not ready for me. Oh, my girlfriend Teresa's not ready for me either. And she's up there crying at the bar in her wine. No, she don't drink wine. I'm sorry. She drinks her something in Coke, I think. Am I having a little breakdown? Yeah, I might. I might be. Somebody told me today that, and I know who told me this, and he said it in a great way. He did. But it's just now hitting me. I had a lot of stuff that went through my body, and I'm still going through stuff. I got the reactions, I got the laying in bed and the leg movement, and although I'm done with chemo, my chemo when I first started was 180 something, I think. 189 or 159 or something like that. I think it was 189. I had the paperwork somewhere. And this summer it was 6. My numbers went down from 189 to 6, which is really, really good. You know what I thought about? I'll tell you. Positive. You have to think positive. Yes, I lost my hair. Yes, I lost my hair on my legs, but it came back. And the support of you guys out there, and the support from my husband, and oh, he was there. Oh, he was there. Yes, I'm crying. I'm so glad to be alive, and I'm so glad for him to yell at me and this and that and everything. Because if it's not from him, who was it? Who is it from? You know, he's been through a lot. Now he's going through a lot, and we're waiting for the insurance company to say yay or nay for his stuff that he has to do. And I will be here for him. Oh, no beer drinking for me when he's, although I knew he was drinking beer for me. So, but that's okay. That's okay. Because when you're man and wife and you love each other for the rest of your life, when you have your soulmate with you and you take turns, me was first, me was worse. Him, I've known him all his life, being an electrician, going up and down the ladder and going through attics and whatever, and now it's finally catching up to him. He has to have knee surgery. And the damn insurance company we're waiting for to say yay or nay. It's sick. You pay all this money for insurance, and then you have to wait for them to say A, okay, or A, no. They have a say. No. These insurance companies need to get a kick in their ass, because that's what they need. You pay all this money out, it's your money, but yet, oh, no, we don't want you to have it done. We want you to be in pain. And he's in pain. Me, I'm fine. Me, I am fine. Me, going through whatever, my days, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm alive. And I know what he says to me. I want you to stop doing this YouTube stuff. No, I'm not going to. Why should I fucking stop? This is my internet. Well, not my internet, but he can pull the plug on the internet anytime he wants. But, this is what I like to do. I didn't ask for these stupid people. It's like me telling him not to go fishing anymore. Oh, fuck no. Uh-uh. I don't want him. He's happy out on the lake. Oh, he's happy out on the lake. I know he is. I go out there. Well, I haven't been in a long time, actually. But I know he's happy out there. I know he is. He's happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. He's happy. But why should I stop what I like to do? No, because of these idiots that call him. Oh, do you know what your wife's saying about you? Or da 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 da. It's like, grow up, unknown. You're never gonna get him. He's mine, okay? I'm just saying. Oh gosh. I heard a rumor that tonight Jay will be on Stumble Chat tonight. I don't know. Usually he takes Sundays off, so I don't know if he's going to be out there tonight. I might be on my Stumble for a little bit till the battery dies or something. I don't know. Well, then I could have music. Oh, I could have music on Stumble Chat. Okay. Penelope, I'm gonna put you. Oh no, I'm gonna put you. Wrong. That is my Stumble Chat link if you want to come to it. It's free cameras if you want to come on the camera. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm sorry, YouTube. I can't do StreamYard every night, okay? I can't do it. If you keep this, click on this, and then come right straight to me. I'm not on now. Stumble Chat. I'm on YouTube. So, and I know my bullies can come on there, and if they come into the room, please be nice. That's all I ask. And I will be nice back to you. That's the way I was raised. So, yeah. I'm drinking a beer out of a green wine glass. It's plastic. It was my 79 cents, or was it 59 cents? I don't remember which one. But anyway, it was under $1. I'm going to be over at Stumble in a little bit. Yeah. And please come in fully clothed. Don't come in nude or anything, because I had some guy come in nude and I'm like, really, dude? Really? You're that low to, you don't have a girlfriend, and he was giving himself, what? With a glove on. Like he's afraid that he's going to get sick. I don't know. I banned him, by the way. So you're going to get it. You're going to get it. I got it on Stickam. I so miss Stickam. God, I wish Stickam would come back like they used to be. Free 10 or 7, cams, and I think it was 10. And it was just so nice. But Stumble Chat is that way. I think you can have 6 or maybe 10. I'm not positive. But I'm happy to be alive. I am so happy to be alive. I am. And I'm going to go over to Stumble Chat. I'm going to go see if Jay's on. I don't know. It's 5:20. It's still a little early. So, but that's my stumblechat.com/room/Star from South Florida. Please write it down, and please come over when you see me on. Okay? Okay. See you later. Bye. And LC, I don't know where you are. I have my chat room open. But it's all good. I do love you, LC. See you for coffee in the morning, okay? If you decide to come on Stumble Chat, but I know you won't. So I'm good. Okay, now they redid this. Okay, end stream up here. I've been on for an hour and 52 minutes. Really? Penelope, I love you, honey. Mwah. And George, I love you too. Bye-bye for now. I'm here for good. Unless, YouTube wants me off. So, bye-bye, everybody. Love you. Robin, I love you too, baby girl. No, I do, I do, I do. And Jenny and everybody else. Yeah. All righty. End stream. Dar, shut the F up. Okay.